Oh, yeah. Alright. I think that's good. Everything's good to go. That's good. Yes, every Alright. I don't remember exactly where it was. I think I did these. Right. I need these two. I can plop them all on. Okay. Excellent. I think everything's good. Get the G runner. All right, this guy. Yeah. Tree. Oop, fingers work. Here, pick this up. All right, nice. Food. Hey, I actually haven't been in dim sum place in a long time. Dim sum paradise. All right. Uh, all right. Paradise. Voice. Nintendo lo-fi stuff. Why with Nintendo sounds in it? Chill. Good. All right. This one. That bad boy on there. Voice. That ankle here. Two. Boom. Solid. Housing. This one of the. Oh. Not gonna put. Not bad. Boom. Like a gap. Hey. Thicker. Get these marks off. Right. Oakley, dokley. Oop. The mark on this bad boy. All right. Hand is. I still. I was going hard at the gym. Hands a little stiff. Good. Bad boy. All right. All right. Got this. Go. Boom. Back. It's on there. ET. Finally, did not say anything. I think it did for the YouTube one. Did it finally? Did it say it like super late or something? Or did it just not say it at all? I guess I can look. Oh, what the heck? I mean, I was late anyway, but yeah, the YouTube notification goes out like as soon as I open up this streaming like portion of YouTube, but you gotta like open it up and then edit the title and everything because it doesn't let you edit it beforehand. So it always like sends it out while I'm setting things up. I got my group hug pre-con day, which was surprising because I ordered it Thursday at like 8 p.m. So I put in a small order for some singles, and then that'll be ready to play. Woo! Got some more rat cards today. I might be missing like one or two that I ordered. That's good. You're hosting this week, and I may be a little late. Playing with a new pod. Oh my gosh, a new pod, dude. What the heck? Is that even allowed? You're nervous. Is it like a friend pod? Like, do you know everyone there? Um, yeah, I guess that's in there. I think. Weird that it's. Oh, definitely not. One work buddy and three of his buddies. Like a 10% chance I know any of them just by name because they might work for the same company. But you haven't asked for the names, but then it's bracket 2 to 3. I asked because the work pod I know people in with the guy play E5 deck. Oh, bracket 5 decks. EDH. They're like bracket 2 or 3, and it's like CDH bracket 2 or 3, and you're like, I don't know if that's a real thing, but I'm not gonna put the foot in, but cover the foot and stuff. Paint those separately. And I guess they'd make fun of me for not having a 5K deck. That just sounds awful. Bring Egret in case there's any tomfoolery around. I thought about making I thought about shifting one of my decks into just like a CEH-esque deck, but not like anything crazy. Just like a one where I'm just like going straight for the throat. I don't think there's many Gruul CEDH, but I have I thought of one that I could shift into a CEDH-esque. Just in case everyone's like, we're whipping out the big guns. He's Gruul. I mean the one that transforms? I'm not gonna do him. I think for Gruel, he's a popular CDH one, but nah, I think that card's like $20. I'm not about to spend that. All right, got one leg, we got foot. I think we got this leg to finish. We got the waist and then the backpack. But I could put some more glue on here because I was trying to cover up this seam line, but like doesn't go across. I only have thin cement, so I'm gonna order the water slide decals for this anyway. But even though I don't need them right away, but I might just order them now. And then uh, also some thicker glue or cement so I can cover that seam line easier. I've done that like 3 times and it's not getting any better. I don't want to seam line on the back of the helmet. All right, anyways, I don't even know if I can realistically paint this guy when I'm done so it gets warmer. I've sort of done cold weather like spray painting outside, like when I do the primer and stuff. I think it might be too cold even for that right now. I'll have to see what it is. Temperature is, but I pretty much put it in warm water. Put the can in warm water last year. I did one when it was like near the end of winter, and then I went and sprayed outside. What's going on, Chemical? How you doing? That's also why my black primer no label on it because I was soaking it in warm water so that warm enough when I go spray that it didn't crystallize. Uh, Need a humidifier? Getting some bloody noses over there? Actually, I think on Sunday when I was out and about, I like walked out of I think I went to the Asian market, but it was so cold outside. Like I looked in the mirror when I got to the car, and one of my nostrils was like had like the bloody snot in there. It wasn't like I was just dripping out or anything, but just it's cold weather and the heating of houses just kind of mess you up. You been working on any artwork, chemical? Any new things? What's the next thing on the horizon? Or is that a secret? It's probably under wraps. I blew your cover. My bad. I blew it. The secret's out. There's stuff on the horizon. Well, my phone is so bad now that I basically have to switch over to make new posts because oh my goodness. Oh god. Did I already clean this? Oh, I just cut the like just cut them, but I didn't actually sand them or anything. A Jabroni. I'm not judging you. All right. All right. Gotta be fancy with these sanders, and I'm doing dropping them. All right, what do we got here? This goes like this. This goes like this. Goes leg. All right. Oh, I did do some work on a fan art animation to make the new one. Yeah. I think the last time I asked thing, I don't remember how long ago. One, 1 and 3. Yeah, too many runners. What do I need? 16? Alright, might as well clip off everything. 6. And then 17, 20. And 18. For the whole leg. We're just gonna do everything. Don't have to pull these runners back out. At least until the next part. The waist. Welcome back, diabetes. Oh! Armando Duke. Eleven. You could say that. As long as you're not bleeding out this time. I was just making reference to that story when you had a polynidal cyst and you went to the bathroom and you shat out a whole bunch of blood. And I took it to a real gross place. Don't mind me. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. I had diabetes, but before you let or before you had to go run to the little little Wilford Brimley room, uh, I couldn't think of a diabetes thing to say for bathroom. That would be. That's what I came up with. Deal with it. Uh, uh, I'm not trying to. I'm not making the Itali deck or like an Itali deck. That is a popular one, but that's not what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna. I already have like some of the stuff kind of.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Everybody cares, Walla Walla. Everybody cares about Magic the Gathering. You know what? Maybe I should turn this into Magic Monday where I brew magic decks. Well, I wouldn't really say it's like a mainstream EDH deck, or I mean CEDH deck, but also how you doing? How you doing, Walla Walla? How's it going? Um, but I have the I have the Hans deck, and the Hans deck revolves around, things coming into play and maybe some extra combat tricks. What if, all right, but remember how I built my Voltron deck? Build whatever goofy deck you want, Chief. You're putting in big boys? No, it's not going to be Hans anymore, okay? Unfortunately. Have you ever seen a certain god that likes to, burrow in the ground? No, I'm pretty sure he's a god. Yeah, he's a god. You just pull the showcase foil of Andrag? What? You serious? Wait, what's the showcase foil? Oh, that one? Dude, that's awesome. I didn't realize there was an alternate art. Yo, can I don't think I have him. What do you mean if you play a fog, you just win the game? Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Fog would stop him. I just happen to have a fog right here. I don't think fog is what you're talking about. Yes, but you may have forgot. Fog prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. So he would do no damage. He would do 0 damage. So it would just be infinite nothing. No. No, no. All combat damage. Trample over damage is combat damage. It prevents all damage. If you had something that prevented him from taking damage or made him indestructible, yeah. If you had something so prevent damage to creatures, yeah. But all combat damage in is his damage too. There are some things that are like prevent the combat damage to creatures, but yeah. So you know, the battle on the back says Six of Ikoria. Yeah, I'm just it's something I threw up in the air. But yeah. I have severe magic EDH deck ADHD or ADD or some shit where I jump around decks way too much and I'm like it's kind of like, you know, I'm looking at things, I'm like what can I do with this deck? And then I see something, I'm like, "Ooh, what's that?" And then I'm like, dude, that would be a good deck. And then I start crafting another deck. I'm like, I'll come back to this other deck later. And then while I'm crafting that deck, I'm like, oh, yeah, what's that card? That card's pretty cool. And then I go over here. And then there's two other ones over here that I haven't finished. And then at some point I'll be like, oh, dude, that would go get in this deck that was like 4 decks ago. And then I go loop back to that one. And eventually I'm like, maybe I should build one of these when I finish. Kinda, yeah, it's the whole squirrel. The squirrel. It's kinda what happens. I don't know. I don't know why. Just what kinda happens. There's too many magic cards. If I had unlimited funds, I could make all kinds of decks. But alas, I'm a slave to the capitalist market thing. I don't know. That was dumb. Forget I said that. Just gotta, I gotta go to work, pay some bills, buy magic cards. Make sure I buy my workout supplements too. Although my mom for my birthday gave me a gift card to a vitamin shop, and I just saw that the pre-workout and stuff I use, they got buy one get one 50% off at Vitamin Shop until like the end of the month or something. So I gotta go there and stock up on some supplements. I get swole. Continue to get swole. Had to remove plastic from the inside of HK's dolphins with the fiber optic wire. Light tips. So scared I was gonna punch a hole through. Were you like doing a little like drill thing? The pin vise or whatever that's called? Bar was thin to begin with. No drama with the sanding drum. Okay. I don't have a Dremel. I'm not that cool. Although I'm not modifying things too much. Although I did think about like I could do something crazy on the backpack fins on the GINN. when I get to them. I don't know if I'm going to get that overzealous or not, though. I think this is internal, so it probably doesn't matter too much if it's nicely sanded. Also, out the finally cut the wings out of the Wing of Zero. Probably gonna start scribing them this week. Hell yeah! Oh yeah, on this guy, I thought about possibly. We got like these big wings back here. I was debating whether I um I could take a pin vise and go like right through there, like it has some bullet holes. Like just go like straight through there. I don't think it'd be that hard to do. Yeah, like some battle damage. I don't think anything like super crazy. Like if I did like one side where it was like had like a hole or two where it was like two bullet shots or laser shots. If I wanted to, I could like do like I could try to cut out like a little chunk here, like it got like I don't know. I think it's way too over something. Too cocky, penisy. But who knows? It's my model. I can do whatever I want. My Gundam. All right. Yeah, I think some battle damage would be cool. There's a lot of space to do it on here, I feel like. Might as well, try some things out. Yeah. All right. A hell of a lot more to clean up. Really? God damn, I didn't figure that would be the case. I know with like Warhammer ones, you had to like clean up a lot of like mold lines, but there are smaller models. What up, ambush? Classic Foxy, dude. How's it going, ambush? Ambush's new favorite command is the Foxy command. All right. Just comes over and pushes the door open. My roommate's trying to sleep over there because the lights are off. Have my room light going in there. Uh, uh, Alright. Alright. Yeah, not too bad. Relatively straightforward. Only like semi annoying seam line was the one on the back of the helmet, which I need to get some thicker cement to deal with, but other than that, there hasn't been anything like major. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. I've been enjoying it. Yeah, it's cool looking. I'll have to see what the weather's doing outside when I actually finish building this. Oops, wrong one. I was like, why is I not seeing it? For my daughter the Rick James bitch skit. It's a classic. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Charlie Murphy. What did the five finger say to the face? A slap. You like the Prince one more? Oh, really? I like the Rick James one more. Rip Charlie Murphy. Wish I had the. I wish I had four hands so I could give them these four. Oh, yeah. But he was like, he was battling cancer or something, I believe. He was like one of those celebrities that had like some form of cancer, but he kept it sort of under wraps. Kind of like Norm Macdonald, like he died of cancer, but didn't really talk about it at all. He just kind of like, yep. Right, he's getting off the street. What? Rhea Hooker, tiny feet? Why? Why is it like that one so much? It's only in there one time. Maybe I'll have to double check the random function that's in there. It doesn't like run through a list, it just picks a random one in there. I haven't added any more yet, so there's still only like 9 or so. I might have to double check the formula I made. Yeah, it was so cold today. I think once coming back from the gym, it was finally in the double digits again. It's 18, feels like 18. Oh, nice. It's not like a bajillion wind chill anymore. When I left in the morning, it was 0. Or no. Last night after I was done cooking, I took the trash and recycling out, and it was 0 degrees outside with like a real feel of like -8. Boom. All right. Uh, Key. Boom. Other one. Yeah. Looks like it's gonna be a cool hit. How's the assembly been going? Well, not too bad, Ben Young. This one's relatively simple, or like, I don't know. It's been relatively smooth. So clean, and it'll look cool. I like the look of the gin. Boom. Go. I need to get the top piece. I can tell you this much. Definitely gonna be doing a nice typical kit when I get finished with the wing and the HK. Yeah. Debating whether I'm gonna backpack if I'm gonna do some like major battle damage. On my first hand at battle damage, painting the kit and stuff. My advice is start small. I feel like a little pin vise hole but I feel like a one pin vise hole just straight through like a bullet shot might not be bad. And when I can paint, I can do like a little black like dusting. It got burnt when it went lasers. The beam rifles. Mark the area you want to drill. That way, if it tips, you don't scratch the rest of the piece. Oh, mask. Oh, I guess if I mask it as well, there's a less chance of it cracking too, probably. Maybe. I don't know if that's true or not. Is that what you did with the HK when you're, well, I guess you didn't use a pin vise for that. Alright. In progress. E. Oop. All right. Up this bad boy. The kit that my daughter got me for show today. Another one for the backlog. What kit was it? Boom. Not gonna put. I don't remember if I told you I put in a pre-order for the Master Grade 8th MS Team Ball, orange one. That's all three Master Grade balls. Hell yeah, dude. Now tell me that. But I should have guessed because I know you like balls. Hey. Especially big Master Grade balls. I'll be jealous of all my balls. Oh, I'm not. Because I've got two perfect grade balls over here. I already own two perfect grade balls. Right. A waste. Backpack's gonna be that'd be a cool one. started collecting girl plug gets. What? Girl plug kits? What are girl plug? I swear collecting the kits is becoming more of an obsession than building them. How they get you. Oh, like the female pilots? Whatever. Hey, those things. Those ones aren't really my style. Like I used to when I was younger and I built like models like that, I did like some of the Dragon Ball Z ones, like the character ones, but like whereas a Gundam there's like some gaps and stuff because it's a robot, but when I was building like the DBZ ones, I was always like, why is it so like segmented and stuff? And I mean I know it's because it's a model, but like when I think of like anime character figurines or like models, the ones I have up on my shelf over there that are like cast models that are like painted. I'm more along line of those fans, but to each their own. Nothing wrong with them. Not really like my sort of building style, I would say. They're obviously popular because I saw a bunch of them in Japan. I've honestly always liked them, but my daughter used to give me looks. What? Oh, she used to think you were weird about getting them? Uh, well, there's those ones that are like on the normal spectrum, but there's a lot of like, they have all those up there are dudes. Uh, but there's definitely figures that are very, they say, pervy. I'm not trying to have like nude figurines around here. I should look up there and see like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm like, damn, dude, I gotta hit the gym and fucking get shredded like that, dude. Like motivation. I'm not trying to look up there and be like, oh, look at them titties. Now she knows I'm a perv, so risque. I believe the Japanese term is etchy. Not quite hentai, but on the verge. But some of them are just full on fucking naked, dude. And again, if you're into it, then you're into it, but definitely not my cup of tea. Now, do I like uh some anime chicks that look nice? Yeah, in my animes. Do I want them just plastered around my house? Not really. I mean, again, there's like normal ones, and then there's the like hypersexual ones. And I'm just like, bruh. Like the one you showed me, normal one. Now, if you show me that and her danglers were hanging out, you know, it might have been like, "What up, Foxy 2.0?" I was still gonna paint those skin parts. Yeah, do realistic skin tones. Not with that attitude. I'm just trying to, as the person who, gave you all the, tips and tricks of being confident in your work. You just gotta do it, dude. You know, in my, if I had to give you one tip on the skin tone thing, like, just, you know, start small and kind of mask the area just in case you, like, don't like it, you can try again. Don't get it all over the place. Oop. Oh, my left hand is only like half working right now. All right. Not gonna lie, I might be over my head with the scribing idea after cutting the parts out and seeing how many feathers there actually are. Panic tech setting in. You don't have to do anything crazy. I mean, you did kind of pick a giant project for your first scribing endeavor, but that's just kind of how you do things, so it'll just be time consuming. You're not really you know what? I'm gonna try it a little bit on this model. You're just like, I'm gonna do this whole fucking wing set, dude. Yeah. It's just a Walla Walla thing to do. You managed to do it. You managed to make it out on the other side every time. Then sometimes you're like, I'm never fucking doing that shit again. Sometimes you're like, it turned out real good. But yeah, that'll be it will be time consuming, but it will look cool. Add a little je ne sais quoi to your wing Gundam. Bruce Willis is in this video, really? Alright, gotta put Okay, how do I know I'm a tad high? You were using the exacto, the that was making a rainbow effect on the edge of the blade. I was mesmerized. Well, I am pretty my knife skills are legendary, so that's also probably something to do with it. Never know if I'm gonna cut my finger or not. I do some risky cuts, like just cut straight towards my thumb, and I'm like, yeah, it'll be all right. Position 4. You gotta get in there before, like, in the middle of Walla Walla's, damn sesh. Yeah, we're nearing the end here. You can skip this one if you want. You want me to? Alright. Well, eh, what's, midnight? So, I called there. Finished both legs. I started off. I think this is his wiener right here. Uh, I could have it backwards, but his butt. But yeah. Here's the progress. So I'm gonna head off. I'll be back tomorrow. Night was probably what it's called, Pioneers of Pagonia later on. But I appreciate everyone for stopping by, and I appreciate everyone that's still here. You guys have yourself a good night and a rest of your day. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Until then, peace.